F1 tunnel hulls can do seemingly impossible manoeuvres on water. They literally fly their way around the racecourse with their V6 racing outboards powering these spectacular looking creations to speeds of up to 140 miles per hour. So Lake Karapiro Race 1, the 2012 New Zealand Formula 1 Power Tour, and it's Malcolm Jamieson off the pole, the top qualifier in KRB racing. Hasn't raced in New Zealand for 2 years. Boat has spent a little bit of time overseas. And there's a big story about that with not actually getting to do a lot of racing. And both his and Anthony Robinson's KRBs got lost on their way back to New Zealand. So Malcolm Jamieson, one of the boat builders behind Annihilator Race Boats with Warwick Lupton's new GP hydroplane. He builds these F1 tunnels himself. That is a KRB hull, powered by a 2.5 litre V6 Mercury racing outboard, two-stroke, anything up to around 11,000 RPM, and they are tuned like a Swiss watch. So KRB Racing leading. This is Scott Construction, Julian Stillwell. Seabold hull, currently in about the 3rd position. Luke Sharp will be 2nd in Prompt Parts, another locally designed and built boat by Sharp Racing. This is Lone Wolf, Jeff Price, a Hoffman hull. So it's still Malcolm Jamieson leading this first heat. He's got a pretty comfortable lead over the reigning New Zealand Formula 1 champion, Luke Sharp in Prompt Parts, as Jamieson coming up into lap traffic gets to the inside of Jamie Hargraves, an Instigator. It's a Formula 2 spec boat, similar hull to the Formula 1s. In fact, pretty much exactly the same hulls, but powered by a 2-litre version of the Mercury Racing outboard. So Malcolm Jamieson now under pressure. Luke Sharp has closed the gap in lap traffic. Sharp to the inside. Jamieson to the outside, and Sharp takes over the lead. Will he chase down Malcolm Jamieson? Jamieson got delayed in traffic, and the reigning NZ1 in through to the lead. Carbon fibre hull built up in Silverdale by Gordon Robinson from Barracuda Kayaks. So Kiwi Boats 1 and 2. This is Julian Stillwell. In 3rd in Scott Construction. Seabold Racing hull out of America. So we watch Jamie Hargraves down a lap. Luke Sharp taking control here of this first heat. Well, it looked for all money that Malcolm Jamieson had things under control in KRB Racing. Running a shorter course than what we've seen with the GP hydroplanes. Luke Sharp certainly on top of his game. A great debut for this New Zealand designed and built hull, designed by Sharp Racing, built by Barracuda Kayaks, full composite hull. And certainly the Kiwis with hull technology are right up there with Europe's best, America's best, and the best now coming out of the likes of the United Arab Emirates. Luke Sharp taking out the first heat win in Prompt Parts. From Malcolm Jamieson in KRB, Julian Stillwell in Scott's Construction, Steve Pope in the Vatican, Sam Hughes in The Situation, Matthew Pope in Bad Obsession.
Tell us about that pass on Malcolm with the lap guy on the way.
Well, we're coming up on some lap traffic and we got through some quite smoothly, and then there was a bunch of them. From there I was just lucky that I saw an opening and I took it, and yeah, we came out all right.
And stretched away.
Yeah, once you're out in front, you can choose your line. You can relax a little bit. You're not running through someone's rooster tail. So, you know, it's good to get in front with some clean water. You can choose where you want to go.
Malcolm, you got the killer start, but then Luke jumped you.
Yeah, I was trying to get around the back markers, and I thought if I go inside, will they see me and I get cut up? I'll play it safe around the outside, but shouldn't have done it. I should have stayed in close, and I was actually cruising for a while there, not having a problem. And then once he passed, I was like, we've had 2 wins yesterday. Our seconds, I suppose, is better than going mad and crashing, so we'll have a go in the next one.
Julian, pretty hard racing out there for you guys, but you're saying you might have picked up a problem with the boat.
Yeah, well, we've actually got a hole in the hull. Yeah, I think we actually did the whole race, I think, probably with the hole in it. So, yeah, it was quite amazing, really. Yeah, it's just a bit of bad luck, but that's racing, really.
And because these things are so very little of them in the water, can you feel that?
Well, only when I'm going slow, really, to be honest. When I came in from the warm-up lap, I sort of felt a bit funny, and yeah, I just started the race, and yeah, but it seemed fine during the race, and then we noticed that when we took it out of the water.